Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Cassiejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey G.
And before we get into the nitty-gritty of everything that happened last night at the Eras Tour movie premiere, we got to let you know about an exciting event that your favorite podcast is throwing.
Yes, Nick, we are throwing a costume party 1989 release weekend. It's going to be October 28th at the Rooftop Cinema Club in downtown Fort Worth. We're really excited to have this going on. It's going to be like a little mini Eras tour minus Taylor Swift. She's not going to be there as far as we know yet. Maybe. But no guarantees about that. But it's going to be a good time. What all do we have planned?
Well, tickets start at just $33, and then you can also get some VIP packages that include our very first edition of merch we have ever released.
Yay!
And then we're going to do a live podcast recording. We're going to be dancing. We're going to be singing. It's going to be a blast. And also, costume contest.
I know. If you have any outfits or costumes for like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have worn this to the Eras tour. Or, oh, I wanted to wear this to the Eras movie, but I felt like it was too much. This is the place.
Or if you have an idea that says this is such an obscure Taylor Swift reference, no one will get it, wear it to our party.
Yeah.
We will get it.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
My husband Ryan is coming, and when we were talking about what we're going to wear, he looked at me and he had the nerve to be like, will people get it? I said, yes. This is the place where people will get it.
I've had to change my mind because with it being Halloween weekend, I was going to do dead, scary, bloody. And then I bought cute outfits. And I was like, well, I can't be bloody and cute at the same time. So I've changed my mind a lot because there's a lot that you can do with this. There's a lot of ways to represent Taylor Swift and the Eras Tour and Halloween. I mean, it's going to be a blast, and tickets are limited. We really, really hope to see you there. You can find our tickets in the description of this podcast or go to the13podcastparty.eventbrite.com.
And I don't think it's too early to say this, but our girl is going to have the #1 movie in the country this weekend.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah.
Just pre-sales alone, it's setting records. The Eras Tour movie is finally here, and actually, it's playing a day early.
Surprise!
Than she said it was going to. So there's so much to talk about the Eras Tour movie premiere last night, and let's dive into it, right?
I know. How do we even begin? Well, it took place in Los Angeles at the Grove. And the Grove, I guess, has a bunch of different like restaurants and movie theaters and stuff. And they just shut the whole thing down. And it was just Taylor Swift.
And it's a pretty big area. And I was seeing overhead shots of the area. Did they cover everything with red carpet? It seemed like there was so much red carpet at the Grove.
From what I have gathered, it looked like they had this like giant red carpet, and it was almost kind of split into sections. So they had a section that was for like the celebrities that were there. They had a section for like press. They had a section for social media influencers, and then they had a section of just Swifties, like fans that were hand selected by Taylor and Taylor Nation to be there.
Hand selected.
Mhm.
How lucky are you?
I know.
To be hand selected by Taylor Swift. And did she mention that it was hand selected? Yes, she did. Ty 13, unfortunately, he was not there, but he always has really good content. And he posted about Taylor's speech that she gave whenever she was inside the movie theater.
It was after everybody found their way to their seats that they got to hear a special address from Taylor Swift on why the Eras Tour was so special.
Come say hello because you've been kind enough to lend me your evening here. And every single person here, I don't know if you know this, but you were all hand selected to be invited to this premiere. And you were invited because you've been doing so many extra things and being so like sweet and passionate and detail-oriented, and you have such great senses of humor. And that stuff just really makes what I do that much more fun. Because with this tour, you know, I'm so proud of the band and the dancers and everybody on stage with me who would like go out on stage in sickness and in health whatever the weather was, we would go and do it. And the reason why we were doing that with such grins on our faces is because of what we were greeted with when we walked out on stage, which was you. So thank you for the love that you've shown us. I think when you watch this, you're going to see you're like a main character in why this tour is so special. And I can't thank you enough for that. Nothing was more surprising than what you did with this tour. Like, I have done a lot of tours. There's never been one that felt like this, and that's all because of you. You made it feel like we were like floating on air, instead of doing a 3.5 hour show multiple nights every single weekend. I love you so much. Thank you. It's a real core memory for me. I love you. Thank you.
That would have been me in the crowd. I love you. Like every other word. I love you, Taylor. I love you. Just naturally, not trying to overspeak her or anything. Just, I think that would be my natural reaction just the whole time. Just, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Now, big announcement from us. We actually were hand selected to be there. It's just all of our phones died, and there's just no content of us from there.
Anna doesn't like that.
Yeah, we were there. We're very extra.
We were not there.
We were there. It's just all of our phones died.
We were not there. I want to make that clear so it doesn't ruin any future possibilities for us to be invited to anything.
There.
Okay. It's okay.
There were 2,200 Swifties in attendance, though, that were hand-selected,
Yes.
hand-picked
And
by
we're very
Taylor.
happy for them.
We're so excited. It was so wonderful. The moment in time where all of the Swifties started posting that they were there, on Twitter, suddenly the timeline was just the Swift. I was like, oh my God, the Swifties are arriving. The Swifties are there. I got so excited. And so many of the Swifties that were there are actually friends of ours that have either been on the podcast before or that we've hung out with, in person. So it was just
a lot of joy.
Just so much joy. And I was I felt like I was living vicariously through them. And it made me so happy just to see Swifties there. And it just goes to show how Taylor Swift really, really pays attention to her fans and the Swifties. And it's just I could just cry. I'm just always in awe of Taylor Swift. I always have been. But she always takes it one step further. She walked the carpet for about an hour and a half to 2 hours and took selfies with all of the Swifties that were there.
How incredible.
That is unbelievable. This is probably the biggest superstar in the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
yeah. But this is why she has the fan base that she does. And Nikki King on TikTok actually brought up some very good points and even had something great to say about the people who didn't get to go to the premiere, why we should still all be grateful and happy.
So we have a lot going on at the moment, but I want to take the opportunity to remind you something and to give you an example of why Taylor Swift has the following she has. Aside from her talent and her kindness, I want to show you that she makes promises to her fans and she keeps them. Back when tickets for the Eras Tour went on sale, we know that day was a disaster. The plan did not go as intended, and many of us sat in a queue for 7 to 8 hours before getting tickets or before not being able to get tickets at all. Obviously, demand for the Eras Tour was unprecedented, but Ticketmaster dropped the ball, and this was Taylor's response that she shared on her Instagram story. She said, "And to those who didn't get tickets, all I can say is that my hope is to provide more opportunities for us to all get together and sing these songs. Thank you for wanting to be there. You have no idea how much that means." And not only has she made that true by adding more shows throughout the next year plus, she's also brought this to film. She negotiated directly with AMC to get it into theaters, and it's going to be in over 8,500 theaters worldwide in 100 countries. And on top of that, she's premiering it a day early because demand is so high. And this is not a typical movie premiere. She invited 2,200 fans, made a huge red carpet that her fans get to walk on, where she is going fan by fan to take photos with them and to sign merch. What other artist takes the time to do this for their fans to this degree? If you are one of the 2,200 fans that got to be there tonight, you are so blessed. But all of us are blessed because this woman really gives her all and goes above and beyond what other artists are doing. And no shade to those artists. She's just special.
So I thought that was said perfectly, that we should all be grateful for what she does all the time. Sure, I would have loved to be at the premiere, but I'm not watching other people there thinking, why are you there and not me?
No, absolutely not. No.
It was great to see familiar faces, to see some of our friends. And then it was also shocking to see some of the big Swifties not being there. So, I mean, it was a mixed bag of who Taylor handpicked to go out there. But just be grateful for everything that she does. She keeps our lives exciting. I mean, I'm
No
always
doubt.
excited. Yeah.
There were some celebrities who are, I would assume, handpicked to be there. Lots of celebrities. Adam Sandler. I love seeing videos of Adam Sandler in the movie theater. He was there with his daughters. And he's like hanging out with people, trading bracelets. And he was at the Eras Tour concert as well.
Yeah, and he got merch, and he always
Yes.
just like wears
He's
the sweatshirt
always
around.
photographed in public wearing his Eras Tour stuff. And so it's like he's genuinely a Swiftie.
Oh, yeah.
If this was just something to do with his daughters, maybe the nanny can take him. Maybe his wife can take him because he's very recognizable. So that's pretty cool. You had Julia Garner, Mariska Hargitay, Maren Morris, Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
And you know this is a big event when Beyonce shows up.
Yeah,
Beyonce was there. Like, that is so crazy amazing.
it's great.
Like, the two of them, Beyonce and Taylor, just absolutely run the world. Like, who run the world?
Absolutely.
Beyonce and Taylor. And to see them just together at this, like, that was huge. I want to print that photo and put it on my fridge. It's just like inspo.
Do you think Taylor's like, I want you to wear black for Reputation?
There were people being like, ooh, boom black. Oh
Well,
my
and
gosh. That
what-
was incredible.
One of the things that I do love about Beyonce being there is that Taylor and Beyonce, they're always pitted against each other. You're either a Taylor Swift fan or a Beyonce fan. You can't be both. One has accolades in this category over the other. One has more social media followers, whatever it is. They're always put against each other. And it was just great to see them supporting each other, hanging out. Taylor had a great appreciation post. She called Beyonce like her guiding something. It's like
she
this
said-
really
A guiding light throughout my career. And
Yeah.
the fact that she showed up tonight was like an actual fairy tale. She
Yeah.
said, I'm so glad I'll never know what my life would have been like without Beyonce's influence. The way she taught me and every artist out here to break rules and defy industry norms. Her generosity of spirit, her resilience and versatility.
Mm-hmm.
And on her TikTok, she posted it with the song Halo.
Mm-hmm.
And she captioned it, I forgot my own name.
And, you know, Taylor and Beyonce, similarly, both don't really make tons of public appearances.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them rarely give interviews. And so for Beyonce to show up to something and to support Taylor, what a great message of just
Yeah.
like unity. We're in this together. We
Yeah.
support each other. I loved it.
And they always have. Like, they always have. They, like, Taylor, I mean, a couple years ago, Beyonce went to Taylor's birthday party. We've seen them at the Grammys together, not like side by side like the way we saw them last night, but they always have. And even over the years, people have asked me, over the years, even Beyonce's mom has like recognized that Taylor is one of the most incredible superstars. So, but to see them like just like for Beyonce to show up to Taylor's premiere, it was just incredible. I
So,
loved to see that.
Do we think that Taylor's going to go to Beyonce's?
I would hope so.
I would hope
That'd
so.
be cool.
I would hope so
And-
in December.
You know, not to always bring every Taylor Swift conversation back to the VMAs in 2009, but Beyonce was very supportive of Taylor Swift in that moment.
Yeah.
When Taylor's moment was taken away, later in the night, Beyonce won Video of the Year award for the greatest video of all time, right? And she gave away her mic time for Taylor to then go back up and give the speech she couldn't give.
Mm-hmm.
So Beyonce has always, I don't know if it's like a little sister relationship she has with Taylor. I don't know what it is, but Beyonce's always been very supportive
Very
of
supportive.
Taylor.
Like, we can both succeed in this field.
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely. It's just
Which is incredible because they are such big powerhouses that they could be against each other and they're not. So to
Yeah.
see them still being able to support each other is just beautiful, and that's the way that it should be. And all the girl power in that room and in this year between those two women and Barbie, let's go.
And if they're taking suggestions, I think Taylor and Beyonce should create their own concert ticketing system.
Oh, yeah.
If any people could do it,
If
it would be
anybody
those
could do
two.
it, it's the two of
Yeah.
them.
Bad Bunny and Drake can help too. They're pretty big. They're pretty big.
Sure.
But I'm just
But-
talking of like the biggest stars in the world, the biggest concert tickets in the world.
Girl tickets.
Girl tickets.
tickets.
Okay. Yeah. Beyonce
For
and Taylor
girls
can
only.
figure it out.
No boys allowed.
Okay, clown theory, clowning. Once upon a time when Taylor's Eras Tour was in Houston, I was like, oh, Beyonce's going to make an appearance, blah, blah, blah. And y'all just all ignored me because that was dumb. Well, there's a theory of a double album, possible triple album that could be a bunch of collabs. Beyonce and Taylor Swift collab. Is that ever going to happen? Is that going to be
I think
on
it could.
this album?
I mean, anything is possible.
Because, I mean,
Absolutely anything is possible.
we're assuming she's working with Nicki Minaj. So I mean, she's working with huge people. So it's not like out of the realm for her to work with Beyonce on a song.
Anything is possible. Just when you think you can predict what's going to happen, she's just blows you out of the water. I did have a prediction for last night that did not come true. But I was like, what if during the screening, during the surprise song section, the screen like glitches and then Taylor herself just comes out with a guitar and performs a surprise song.
Wow, that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. But nothing's out of the realm
And it
of
happens
possibility.
across the globe.
Yeah.
This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. You know summer has officially started in my house when my kids are in full sports mode. We are outside constantly. Baseball games, practices, tournaments, running from one field to the next in the heat. And if you've ever sat through a doubleheader in the middle of the summer, then you know that staying hydrated is not optional. That's why I always throw in a few sticks of Liquid IV's hydration multiplier in my bag. I'm obsessed with the pina colada flavor right now, and it really just tastes like summer in a cup. Just tear it open, pour it into 16 ounces of water, and it hydrates faster than water alone. It's powered by Live Hydroscience with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. Plus, Liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink and includes 8 vitamins and nutrients in every stick. It's also non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Stay hydrated while you're on the go this summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at checkout. That's 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at liquidiv.com.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
So whenever we found out that, yes, Taylor Swift is going to be there, did you guys think that she was going to pop into one of the theaters?
I mean, I kind of figured she would, it's like her premiere. I figured she would kind of pop in to each one. I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, well, there were several screens at the theater.
14.
14 screens showing
Should've
the
been 13.
concert, right? So they were all packed, all with Swifties, and so I kind of just assumed she'd pop into like 1 or 2 of them. I didn't think that she would go to all of them.
Every single one.
Every single one of those theaters she walked into, said hello, introduced the film, and gave that great speech. How exciting. How cool.
But then there was one theater that was packed with Swifties that she stayed and watched the movie, like with them.
So incredible.
Singing along,
doing her own choreography. Like as there's like a video that somebody took from, I guess like they were sitting a couple rows behind her, and you see the screen and you see Taylor, and she's doing like the exact same choreography that's like on screen, which is so amazing. And she even did the 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch.
Love it.
Like that's incredible. Like she was a SwifTea in that moment.
She's a fan of herself.
Yeah. And I think it's so great too, because during the Eras tour, I've seen so many Swifties on social media be like, it makes me so sad that Taylor can never experience a Taylor Swift concert. And I feel like last night we saw what it was like for Taylor.
We finally did.
Yeah. And it just, oh gosh, my heart is just exploding. Like I'm just so happy to be alive right now. I just feel so, I don't know. I feel so blessed to be a Swiftie every single day. But it's like every time she just proves why it's more and more amazing.
Well, let's talk about her look, the look that she served up. So we first got an Instagram post with her in her blue dress holding Taylor Swift Eras Tour merch cup. She had premiere day, and she had 2 blue hearts around premiere day, which is giving me TS Midnight's TS vibes. I mean, that's so double album coated. She also had a look at what you genuinely made me do.
I love that.
Yeah, which is hilarious. But anyway, in the picture, it looked like she cut her hair. I don't believe she did. I believe it was just really pinned back very nicely. But it did look like she went with her 1989 bob. Then she hits the red carpet and, oh my, 5 holes in the dress. Did anybody else think that at first?
Wait, is there really 5 holes?
There's holes in this dress.
There's
more
holes
than
in it.
there's
holes,
more.
yeah.
There's more than 5.
Okay, I was like,
But
how do you figure that out?
how like 1989 era is that? That
Well-
I feel like she's trolling us. Well, that was Lover.
Yeah.
Whatever. Still, I'm feeling the holes. That was a little bit triggering, but also the holes in the dress. It's just bare underneath, or I mean, just the whatever. Anyway, it looks black. So people are saying she's got the baby blue for 1989, but then the holes look black. So is that another way that she's alluding to a double album or Reputation, or are we just tripping because there's holes in that dress and that reminds me way too much of the 5 holes in the fence?
I mean, Reputation is definitely next. Like that's just pretty much a fact, right?
I mean, it could be debut, but I don't think it is.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's going to be Reputation. I was kind of starting to fall into, because even we said it at one point on the podcast, we're like, what if at the end of the movie, there's just like a snake or something at the end that like, you know, it's very Reputation. And I went to sleep last night before the screening was over, and I woke up this morning like in a panic, being like, did something happen? Was there something at the end of the movie? Like I was, thankfully I had a text from Michael, our friend Michael, Life by Michael, and he was there. And I had a text from him, and I was like, okay, this doesn't say anything about a surprise ending, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, is there a after credits scene that's teasing a sequel like
Well,
all the Marvel movies do?
Apparently, there's a Swiftie slideshow at the end of the credits.
Oh,
and it
fun.
has just a bunch of pictures of Swifties at the Eras tour.
Are we in it?
I don't know.
I think someone would have let us know.
Somebody would have already told
Probably.
us, right?
Mm.
Unless they like switch it up based on what city you're in. I have like every sort of like delusional hope
There's a
that
chance.
somehow we're gonna be involved somehow. But I'm just so happy.
I feel like I saw the credits were like cute friendship bracelets that were written to fans, like stuff from Taylor essentially, but looking like friendship bracelets. That's the only thing that I saw on that. We did find out certain songs that were cut. I don't know if we want to discuss that or not.
I already saw.
Do any spoilers?
Spoiler alert.
But there were. Well, we
Amy,
knew
do
there
you
was
know?
going to be something
You know the songs
different.
that are cutting?
I heard them talk about it on the show earlier, but I didn't get there's a bunch of people that talk
All
in the
right.
office, so I didn't get every song.
Tell me. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know yet. Tell me.
Long live.
Which is like
Huh?
what?
I know that one is shocking.
Yeah.
Apparently that one plays in the credits.
Okay.
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 I feel okay with that. As long as it's in the credits.
Yeah, as long as it's still in. But why?
I don't know.
Archer.
What?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's because of Kelsey.
No. But you know what?
No.
That makes me sad because when we went to see her, I got a video of her doing the Archer. It is like my favorite video that I have from the Eras tour. So I posted it on my TikTok this morning, just like, justice for the Archer.
All right, what else?
I don't know. those are the ones that I know.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I have the rest.
Yes.
No Body, No Crime.
Really?
Which she only performed a couple of times when Haim was there, but,
I thought
it did happen
and they filmed it
when they were filming it. Yeah. So
I thought for sure because that's just extra cameo, star power, fan favorite song.
Maybe
Yeah.
she didn't like the way it turned out.
maybe Cardigan.
That one was a little surprising.
Which
to
is
me.
surprising because I was like,
I didn't know
the
that.
favorite.
It's like her
lead
first single
of like
from Folklore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why that one was cut. And then the last one was Wildest Dreams.
Which,
So it's like she cut one from almost every era. At least she kept it even.
yeah.
But
Remember, I support what she does. I'm not going to critique it. I support what she does.
My theory is, and our producer for the morning show, Robert, he's the one that kind of brought this up to me. He was like, I bet you this is like the theatrical cut. And then when it's like on streaming or you can buy it, it's going to be like the full length, version just to give that extra incentive, as if we weren't already going to get it.
The deluxe version?
Like, yes, like a deluxe version of the
Director's
movie.
cut.
Target edition?
Director's cut, bonus scenes, bonus songs, like that kind of situation.
sense.
Which Taylor Swift, I don't put it past her at all,
Yeah.
And but that's the only thing I can think of because other people were like, well, maybe it was for time because of the screening times with the movie theaters, but that can't be right because Oppenheimer was 1,000 years long.
Yeah.
So,
Literally.
yeah, I'm like still watching Oppenheimer right
Can
now.
this win Picture of the Year?
Yes.
It can? Does it qualify? I don't know what the
I
rules
don't know
are.
the
I'm just thinking
rules.
out loud.
No, but you know what? I think the Golden Globes added a category this year that is for like concert films.
Oh, come on. We're
And when they
winning that.
added it, Swifties were like, they just wanted to give Taylor an award.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know why Taylor did this or why Beyonce is also doing a concert film. So maybe it's just a chance to get that award. Let's get our name in that bucket.
Yeah, be the
Let
first.
me tell you why Taylor Swift is doing this. Taylor's doing this not only to share it with the fans, which I think is first and foremost, because like Nikki King said in her clip, Taylor was horrified whenever the ticket master stuff happened, and she felt so bad for her fans because it shouldn't be that way. So she did make that promise that I want us all to be able to see it. She delivered, as she always does. But also, she is a super smart businesswoman.
Mhm. I mean, she cut out the middleman. She went
Yes.
straight to the theaters.
Because they were trying to mess around with her and she didn't like the business deal. No. So she cut them out and went straight to the source, which is just genius. She is so incredible. And they're not going to say no to Taylor Swift. Are you kidding me? You rule the world. Let's go.
Do you guys want to chat with someone who was actually there last night?
Yes.
Yes.
Friend of the show.
Flava Flav?
No, this is even better. Friend of the show, Alecksis, also known as 1989.mp3 on social media. She used to go by those 89 Curls, I believe was her former name. And I mean, she's been on our show before. Amy and I got to talk to her whenever she was in the audience when Taylor first performed Long Live on Speak Now Release Day. And so let's call her.
Yeah, we're calling. her.
Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
Chosen one.
Oh my God. Alecksis, I love you.
Did you get any
love
sleep?
you.
Did you get any sleep
did-
at all?
I went to bed. I think we got back to the apartment at like 2 a.m. maybe, and I woke up just like off of adrenaline at 6:30. So
Oh my God.
I did not get any sleep.
Oh my God. So we have to know everything.
When did you get contacted? When did you find out? What happened?
Okay. So I got contacted on September 28th. It was a Thursday, so like almost 2 weeks ago on Twitter. Yeah, so Taylor Nation DM'd me on Twitter, and I've never gotten a Taylor Nation DM, so that was insane, and I didn't know what to do. And in the thing, it did say, like, be confidential about this. So I was so terrified of doing anything, and so I didn't post on Twitter, I think, for like 2 days. I was like, I can't risk anything.
Oh my God. I did. It was so, I mean, I follow you on everything, obviously, because you are a friend, but I noticed yesterday that you just like weren't posting online, and I even texted like the rest of the podcast, and I was like, I have a feeling Alecksis is there because she's radio silence.
So when you got the invite, what were the rules? What were the stipulations? What did they say? Like, you have to keep your mouth shut completely, or what did they say?
So in the DM, it said that we need to keep the invitation and also the event confidential. I was a little confused because right before I got the DM, it posted like on TMZ and on ET like that there was going to be a movie premiere. And then everyone kind of started being like, Taylor Nation, I live in LA, you know, like doing the whole tweets. And I was really confused. And then like 10 minutes after that broke news on like regular mainstream articles, Taylor Nation DM'd me.
Whoa.
And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to like anything. I'm not going to tweet anything. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because I was too scared.
Did you have to like RSVP like really, really fast? Did you have to like, how much time did you have to basically plan that you could be there?
Yeah, so we had to RSVP really fast, and then we weren't even guaranteed a ticket until AMC reached out to us. So after Taylor Nation forwarded our information to AMC, then AMC would reach out to us with a ticket. And so waiting for that email just on top of, you know, the Taylor Nation DM adrenaline, like waiting for the AMC email was a whole nother thing. But when it finally came in, it was like, okay, phew, it's actually really happening. It's a real thing.
I would be stressed out. Like, did I RSVP in enough time? If it's that much, you know, how long was it till you saw your message or something? I'm really bad about my messages. I've got them everywhere and I don't check them everywhere. So I would be super upset if I was looking at my messages and it was too late.
I was so terrified because I'm already a very anxious girly as it is. And so I was like rereading like the emails, the DM, like I was rereading everything, making sure I spelled my name correctly. And I'm like, Alecksis, you spelled your name correctly. You're fine. So, like, I was so scared.
Okay. How much stress did you go through picking out what you were going to wear to this event? I assume this is the most important event of your life. How long did it take you to figure out what you wore?
So that is a very good question. So when I lived in Japan a few years ago, I got this black dress from Zara when I lived there. And I loved it so much. And I always thought to myself, like, if I ever get invited to a secret session or any type of event, that is the dress I'm going to wear. And so I already had it in my closet and I knew exactly what it would be. And I think I even made a TikTok like maybe 2.5 years ago, maybe 2 years, that I was like doing outfits according to like Red Taylor's version release week or something like that, or like outfits for Taylor events. And that dress was something that I wore to like, oh, this is what you could wear to a secret session, like just being fun in the TikTok. And that's actually what I wore yesterday. So
oh my God.
I already had it picked out.
That makes incredible. That makes my heart like that. I'm crying a little and I got chills when you said that. Like that just makes me that makes me so happy. Like I'm just so happy you were there. I was so happy.
Thank you.
So you answered my question with that. You never have been to a secret session before. And you said that was the first time you've heard from Taylor Nation. Have you heard from Taylor Swift before?
So I think the first time I ever got a Taylor notice was in 2014. She commented on my Instagram that I had at the time. And she was really like, that was her whole era of like commenting really long, inspirational things on people's Instagram posts. And so she commented on my Instagram post in 2014. And then she followed me on Tumblr and like some notices here and there. But yeah, that was my first time getting a DM from Taylor Nation. And I was joking with my family about like, if I could go back 10 years ago and tell like my little 13, 14-year-old self, like, okay, you'll get it, but wait 10 years. Like she would be so confused.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's like that. You just have to hold out, and it will come. You just got to manifest it.
And I got to imagine, how long have you been manifesting getting not one, but from what I can count, 2 selfies with Taylor Swift last night?
Which was so cute, side by side.
Unbelievable.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, okay, that's another thing. It's like I walked into the event, like I had zero expectations. Like, I saw the red carpet and I was like, oh, this is going to be like a Hollywood event. And I have friends who live in LA and they were like, this is going to be like a celebrity Hollywood event. You're probably just going to see the celebrities walk in and then go see the show. Like, I had no expectations. And so when we got there and were like gestured to line up at this barricade, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And so I did no manifestation actually to get the selfie yesterday because I had no idea, but it was really sweet because as my +1, I brought my aunt, and she actually is the one who took me to New York in 2014 when we got the first selfie outside of Good Morning America. And she is like the only reason why I'm a Taylor fan. She got me into this very young. And so I wanted to bring her yesterday. And I like looked at her while Taylor was, ahead of us and taking selfies with other fans. I'm like, how did we get to do this again? Like, how is this our life?
Did you feel like maybe like did Taylor recognize you, or did you feel like she recognized you?
I don't think so. There was maybe like a little moment where like she like kind of like looked at me a little funny, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know how active she is online. And so I don't know, but it's fun to think about.
I'm sure she did.
I love on your Instagram story how after you post your selfie, you post a video of yourself crying. And you say, I cried a lot. And then you posted like 4 pictures of you in the background of other people's selfies, and you're crying.
Yeah.
Were you nervous about like your phone? Did you just have it on camera? Did you have it on video? Did you have it on screen record? How did you prepare for the selfie?
So because there a lot of people were doing different things. Like people were saying, like screen record, and then like my anxious self was like, oh my God, what if I turn the screen recording off and then I go and take the picture and the pictures don't see? Like I was overanalyzing everything, so I just had my phone out and the camera on. And I knew from the first time that I met her in 2014 that she took my camera, like she takes your phone to take the picture sometimes. And so I just had my phone like reached out to her with the camera on, and then she took it, and then she took like 10 pictures. And it was very cool.
Oh my God.
So then you get to go in. You get to go into the theater. Did you get the popcorn bucket and soda drink?
Bucket.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
good.
like I was telling everybody outside. Everyone was like, I hope we get the popcorn bucket. Like, I just want the popcorn bucket. And so we got in there, and it was insane. Like, the entire setup, there was like floral decor everywhere, like the type that you see at a wedding. And it was crazy decked out. And then they had an open bar, and then they had snacks like licorice or M&Ms or whatever that you just grabbed, and people were grabbing them so fast like it was the purge. Like everyone was going ham. Everyone was going ham on the candy, and then you go all the way back towards where my theater was, and all the popcorn buckets were laid out, and they're really good quality. I'm so excited. I'm going to use it as a purse or something. I don't know.
Oh my God. And so then we saw that there was 14 theaters and that Taylor kind of made her way to each one. Did you have to wait? Like, did somebody say something like, oh, we're going to be on hold, like the screening will start shortly, but not right at 7? Like, how did that work?
Yeah, so we got into our theater. So, yeah, there were 14 theaters. Some of my friends had, like, theater 6, theater 11. Like, we were all separated. I was in theater number 2. And when we were in there, it was taking so long. It was, like, an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And we kind of assumed that like maybe she was going to theater because there was a security guard on the red carpet that told my group, they were like, hey, just so you know, when you get in the theater, Taylor's going to come say hi. And I'm like, all 14? Like, I didn't think that she would do like go door to door. And then me and my aunt were talking about it, and we were like, well, it makes sense because once she's like each theater will start at a different time, which means that they'll end at a different time. And so everyone will kind of gesture out of the building like accordingly and not have like crazy crowds. But so yeah, she ended up coming to ours last, and she did like her whole speech was like, this is the movie, I'm so proud. And then she was like, so you guys are stuck with me because I'm sitting in here with you guys during the movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Wow.
So did she legitimately stay the entire film?
I swear, even after she didn't leave until after the credits.
Wow.
Was she like in one spot or was she moving around?
So she was in one spot. So in my theater, it was kind of insane. I was I was surrounded by like critics, people in like business suits. Like I only had like a few like noticeable fans seated around me. But most of them like looked very, official. And I was very confused. And then Taylor's background vocalists were sitting in there. So they came in there and I was like, oh my God, that's all of them. And Adam Sandler was in the theater with us. And then Maren Morris was in there, Haley. Yeah, there were some crazy people. And so me and my aunt were like, what if she's saving us for last so she'll sit in here? And I was like, yeah, right, like whatever. And then she ended up doing that, and she sat next to her background vocalist, and they danced, sang, cheered, screamed the entire time.
Oh,
that's awesome.
God.
What an exciting
that like. And were you trying to like watch the screen but also watch her like at the same time?
It was so distracting. I kept looking at her because they were screaming, they were dancing. Taylor during Willow was doing the whole choreography, pretending there was a microphone in her hand. She was going all out. So it was so hard not to watch her. But I'm glad that I have tickets for the actual movie in my hometown because now I can actually watch it because I think I blacked out.
I kind of wonder, do you remember when she premiered the I Can See You video and there was a ton of fans taking videos of Taylor watching the video and she kept pointing people to look at the screen? I wonder if she was doing that last night. No, don't look at me. Look at the screen.
Look at me over there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for sure.
That is unbelievable. Do you have any sort of, because we already saw a lot of the spoilers about the movie, do you have any theory as to maybe why some of the songs were cut?
I don't know. I was very surprised when The Archer was cut. There was one fan in front of me. Her name is Haley, and I know her from Instagram. And I saw her. She had her mom with her, and she quickly whipped her head around, and she was like, "She cut the Archer." And so I was very, very shocked. I didn't think songs were going to be cut. I really thought that maybe she would cut the speeches, or there would be less I don't know. I did not expect her to cut the songs, but yeah, that was. I don't know if there's a theory. I was very surprised that she cut No Body, No Crime too. It was and oh my God, all of the songs, now that it's coming back to me, it's actually cruel that she cut Long Live.
Yeah, that one was the most shocking to me. I mean, they were all pretty shocking, but that one was the most shocking for obvious reasons.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, Alecksis, I think I had the exact same reaction at the Eras tour whenever I realized that we were out of Lover and she hadn't performed Death by a Thousand Cuts. I looked at Amy at one point and I was like, oh, she didn't perform Death by a Thousand Cuts. And then she did for our surprise song. But that was my reaction though, just realizing what? That's the SwifTea anthem. Why wouldn't that be in the set?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very shocking, yeah.
Summer is right around the corner and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. That's chime.com/Taylor Swift fan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
So what was the best dress that you saw there? I saw your Zara dress. Very, very beautiful. Were there any interesting costumes or outfits that you noticed?
Yes. So everyone showed out. There was one girl who was dressed as like the Willow costume, like from the tour. There was some people in like full length gowns. Like people showed up. Everyone was decked out. Everyone had like the arm lyrics on their arm, the 13 on their hand. It was almost like the Eras tour. Everyone came really decked out, and then obviously like there was like the full length gowns that were beautiful, and yeah, everyone looked amazing.
Did you see Beyonce?
I did not. I did not know she was there until I got to the car and saw her picture with Taylor. So I had no idea she was there.
Oh my gosh. Did you feel like, I mean, because obviously they had 14 theaters worth of people, but did you feel like the majority was Swifties, or do you feel like it was kind of half and half, like, you know, half fans, half critics, half, you know, Taylor's friends, influencers, anybody that would be there?
So that's what I was kind of nervous about, was because before the event, like TMZ posted that there was going to be 2,200 people. And so I was like, oh my God, like, I just hope that I like get to see Taylor. Like, I hope that like I get to see her in passing or something. But actually when we got there, we got green wristbands when we showed them like our pass or whatever. And when I was checking in to get that like cute little envelope that everyone got, I overheard a Taylor Nation employee talk to another fan and was like, yeah, you guys have green wristbands because you guys were chosen to be here for fan interaction. And I was like, what's fan interaction? And so I was telling my aunt, and I was like, what is that? And then that's when we were gestured toward the barricade that they had set up. And so the fans that were chosen by Taylor Nation were all in that barricade section. So like what you guys saw when Taylor was like going around and taking photos with fans, like that entire section was just a barricade. And then after Taylor left and it was time to actually go in the theater, they removed one of the barricades for us to go to like the rest of the red carpet that I guess the influencers and celebrities were at. So like the influencers and the actual fans that were chosen by Taylor Nation were kept completely separate.
That's so like,
wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that. I really do.
I loved it. Yeah.
I just love that, because that just shows that Taylor just genuinely cares more about her fans than anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to like the influencers. Like, that's great that y'all were there, but
yeah, no, it was a real big, like, honest, like, relief, because I was so scared that there would be too many people and I like wouldn't even get to like see her just like from afar or whatever. So I was really, really surprised. And I was telling my aunt, like on the way home, we were just ranting and raving about like how Taylor and her team and her band are just like the most incredible, generous humans ever. Like when we were leaving the theater, right behind the background vocalist, and they were ranting and raving. They were like looking back and talking to me and was like, oh my gosh, my voice is gone. I was screaming so loud. Like they were just so sweet and like real people. And that's I think what like is just, it's just so crazy that they were just so generous. The whole team, Taylor Nation, Taylor, like they really thought about us first, and it was just amazing.
I saw that they had pizza boxes delivered, which is just so 1989.
Yes, it was. It was. I did see that on Twitter. I did not have any pizza offered to me, which is rude. I don't know. I don't know if that was a real thing, but I did see it on Twitter. So whoever got pizza, I hope they really enjoyed that.
Oh my gosh! And Alecksis, as the 1989 stan, what song are you most excited for Taylor's version in like just 2 weeks?
Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot that that's happening. So much is going on. I am so excited for Queen, obviously. My top three from 1989 are Queen, Wonderland, and I Wish You Would. And so hearing those again would be absolutely, I cannot wait. I can't wait for the entire thing. I'm so excited to get home and decorate.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we love you so much, Alecksis. Thank you so much for taking the time to call us. We are so just overjoyed. I feel like I'm like just living vicariously through you. I cannot tell you how, when I saw your picture that you were there, I felt like I was there. So I'm so happy for you. And thank you for calling us. I'm sure you're like sleep deprived on your way home. Just like so much going on.
No, you guys are good. Thank you. No, thank you for having me. I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Oh, we love you. We're so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank
Just
you.
out there living your best Swiftie life. We've got 1989. I mean, it's what a great year.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you.
All right, go get some rest.
I will. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
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 Good for her.
Yeah,
That
how
was
exciting.
so incredible. Oh my gosh. She's so bubbly. She's such an avid fan. She's so fun to follow along with. I'm so happy that she was there.
I love her so much.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. I really genuinely feel like I was there because she was there. Her and Michael. Like
Yeah, right?
and Paris. Like they were there, so I feel like I was there.
So she did mention some of the merch that we've been seeing on different places. And Lily Bean 2022 talked about on TikTok what she discovered about this merch.
I just called my local AMC because I'm not able to go to Friday night showing of the Eras Tour and I still want a soda cup. The gentleman says to me, I'm really not sure when merch is going to go on sale. I said, merch? What merch, sir? And he said, oh, in addition to the popcorn and the soda cup, there will be tote bags, batons, headbands, light up accessories. What? We're getting the Eras Tour merch round 2.
That sounds like stuff you take to like a circus. Like you buy it at the vendors. It's like a bubble thing with flashing lights and stuff.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna get everything.
Yeah, so that's cool. The merch continues with her and your boy, Nick, Alex August Head
Gosh, I love him.
13.
We need to get him on the podcast.
Yeah,
too.
he's so great.
He's so fun, and he just summed up why it's so good to be a Taylor Swift fan, why it's so much fun to be a Taylor Swift fan.
Said it before and I'll say it again. This woman right here is the reason that millions of life are not as boring. Because this woman right here provides quality and quantity. Let me show you just what she did this year alone, okay?
How much coffee has he had?
We started off in January strong with the Lavender Haze music video. Then she dropped All the Girls Eyes Open and Safe and Sound Taylor's version out of the blue. And then the day after, she commenced her record-breaking world tour, the Eras Tour, which is going to end probably never. Anyway, and then it's over. We're not even close to being done. Then she dropped the Karma music video with Ice Spice. Then You're Losing Me, which was on the special edition of this album right here. And then she announced Speak Now Taylor's version. And then Speak Now Taylor's version came out with 6 brand new songs. And then immediately she dropped a brand new music video with Taylor Lautner, god damn it. Soon after, she announced 1989 Taylor's version, which is gonna come out in like 2 weeks. And then she was like, it's not over, bitches, it's not over. Here's the Eras Tour movie. The quantity is quantifying, the quality is qualifying. So girl, I love life because of you.
I love it. That's so great.
I love his excitement. And that's just so well said, because if you're not a Swiftie, then sometimes people want to give you crap for being so excited about everything Taylor does. But it's like, do you see everything that she does, though? She gives us constant reasons to be excited.
Mm-hmm.
I just love it.
I love it. So great. Hey, before we go, y'all want to play a game?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to play high-low. How much was the dress Taylor Swift wore to the premiere last night? Okay. It's an Oscar de la Renta, light blue, with more than 5 holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Anna, we'll start with you. We're going to play high-low. So I'll tell you if it's higher or lower.
I already saw.
Oh, well, you can pretend like you
I don't want
didn't,
to cheat.
Miss
I wanna
Radio
guess.
Professional.
I'll start.
I don't
Okay.
want to can't lie.
Go.
13,000.
Lower.
I'm
Lacey.
going to say, in honor of Nikki King's theory, I'm going to say $112,000.
Okay, well, I just said lower than 13,000.
So 112 is higher. Oh, you said lower. Dang it. Never mind. $112.
Just tell us how much it is.
It was $11,990.
I was
You
so
were very close.
We were going to get there.
You were very close. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm so happy.
Beautiful
And,
dress.
and we get to go see the movie tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be fun. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us for this episode of 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. If you haven't already, subscribe to us in the description of this podcast. Anna is raising your hand. Yes.
Well, we're just talking about this huge event where Swifties get together to celebrate Taylor Swift. And what a coincidence, because we are also planning an event for Swifties to get together and celebrate Taylor Swift.
What I think is so funny is Taylor is re-releasing 1989 Halloween Weekend. What does she want us to do? She wants us to listen. She wants us to celebrate. She's been all about our costumes and dressing up and sisterhood and having a good time and getting together. And so, guys, I really think we understood the freaking assignment. We are throwing a big costume party / 1989 TV release at Rooftop Cinema in downtown Fort Worth. Doors open at 7. You can get early entry at 6 p.m. We do have VIP packages available. That's going to have our only merch we've ever had. Exclusive merch that you'll only be able to get at the party. We do have a limited number of tickets and they are selling fast. So I'm sure that sounds like fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come hang out with us. We're going to have a live podcast recording, a costume contest. We're going to dance. We're going to sing. We're going to dance to Slut for the first time together. I think that's already the highlight of my night. I'm pretty sure. Slut's going to be my jam. It's going to be my new personality.
Oh, yeah. We're so excited. If you're interested in the area and you want to celebrate with us, you can get all of the info and tickets. There's a link in our bio on our Instagram at the 13 Podcast or the 13 Podcast party.eventbrite.com.
Tickets are starting at $33. VIP packages are available, and let's have a good time. Let's celebrate the way that Taylor Swift would want us to celebrate in your Eras Tour attire, dressed up in costumes, having a good time with friends with us. We would love to see you there.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.